Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That woman with the smirk so mean in the murky day.
Oops, I cut it off on accident. In the murky depths of live stream. Hello from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? In today's Puppy Chronicles, I gave Coco a bone, and now she's jumping all over the place with it. So hopefully she calms down. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Missy. Hello, Sunshine. Nick. Hello, Trauma Queen. Good to see you guys. Okay, yesterday, you guys, Foodie Beauty lost it all over pizza. She got her, okay, so she appealed her demonetization. YouTube denied it. And then she also lost her monetization on the Beezer show. So yesterday she was raging. Okay, so to be fair, I had a stream set up to snipe her, but in my mind, I didn't even think to check Twitch. So I was getting texts. Lori was the first one to text me. She's like, the Beezer show was demonetized. And then I went to Twitter to go nose around, and everybody was talking about it. I'm like, how the fuck does everybody know? Well, apparently she was live on Twitch. Well, then after her Twitch stream, she goes to YouTube to rage. And she truly doesn't think she's done anything wrong. She wants to sue YouTube. She says that they're treating her unfairly because she's fat and she has to eat. And anyway, so she's going to sue Google, but she can't even afford to get her cat fixed. So there's that. I was really excited to talk about all this, so I thought we could do a little shit talking and see what Twitter has to say. I did catch some of her rage on YouTube. Hello, Rainbow Road. It was glorious. I love that for her. She was raging. Oh, yes, we got an epic rage. Remember, do your worst? Well, everybody did. Okay, and here's the thing, too. She needs to stop saying that, for one thing. And even if everybody was reporting her, if she wasn't breaking terms of service, she wouldn't have been demonetized. So what she's failing to realize is the part that she plays in everything. And this is why she will never change and her situation will always be horrific, because she cannot see what part she plays. YouTube does not want to pay her to overindulge anymore, and she can't get that through her head. Nick, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Happy Christmas, everyone. Chantel's finally getting some of that karma coming back around. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, I'm going to share my screen, you guys. Thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. All right, we're going to share our screen. I'm going to go to Twitter. We're going to shit talk it all. I do have some cute puppy clips for you guys. I think what I'm going to do, FYI, let me know if you guys want this. Okay, once a week, maybe for members only, I'm going to set up a puppy cam because they play for hours in the backyard and have the best time. And I thought maybe we can go outside, we can vape, and we can watch the dogs play and just have a break from, I don't know, the fatness. Hello, Ricky Bobby. So let me know if that's something you guys want. I don't know. We can also just talk while they're playing, and it might just be a nice time. All right, hold on. Split screen, motherfucker. All right, I think that worked. Hold on. StreamYards gave me all these options for a background. Oh, this is very loud. We're just going to go like that. That is what we're going to do. All right. Can you guys see my screen okay? I hope so. Ricky, it was doing that to me last night too. Okay, now I'm getting mad. Every time I come in and out of the channel, it says I'm not a subscriber, so I can't chat for a bit until it fixes itself. Can one of the mods please change the subscriber time to lower just for right now? I don't know. YouTube is being glitchy lately. I'm sorry. Have you... Well, I was going to say unsubscribe and resubscribe, but apparently that's part of the problem. Hopefully YouTube knocks it the fuck off. I think they're on crack. Doggy time! Yay, puppy. Okay, I need to tell you guys about my garden before we go into... Well, it's not my garden. I just water it. It's Breezy Jr.'s garden. Look at this! So all of that right there, that's broccoli. And then the middle is winter squash. And then to the right is the rosemary that I thought I unalived. But no. She's just late to the party. If you look up to the right, you will see there is proof of life. She is very much alive and well. I guess she just takes a while to bloom. I don't know what this is right here growing off to the side, but I guess we'll see. Maybe that's part of the squash. I don't know. I've never grown anything like this, so... I do have to say Breezy Jr. did her research and asked the woman what we can grow in winter. And shout out to her because the things that she told us to plant, I mean, it's all thriving. And there's the little rosemary. Isn't she cute? All right. Sorry. I don't know if anybody cares about this, but maybe somebody out there likes to garden. These are the dogs living their best life. I love
855. She gonna get you.
I don't know. Chachi is very happy. Oh my gosh, right here. Look at this pause. It looks like Coco's being vicious, but I promise you she's not. And Chachi loves every moment of this. And she's getting exercise. Okay. We cannot have Chachi turn into a Chantel. She needs to move. I just want to point out that Teardrop is married, but her husband is nowhere on her Facebook. So either he doesn't exist or he's not alive. I don't know which one. Apparently Chicken Pickle is back and everybody is really excited about it. Can I play this clip before we get into Foodie's demonetization? I promise you, we have a whole lot to talk about on that, but I'm in a really good mood and I feel like yapping today.
Anyway, we've missed a lot together. So, by the time this uploads, it will all be old news, but how do I not respond to Penniless Paula being demonetized? This is going to be a kind of lengthy recap of demonetization day until current day to get us up to date. I hope I've worked out the kinks and will be around a lot more. But let's get into this for now.
There's no super chat option?
Anyway, we've missed a lot together. So, by the time this uploads, it will all be old news.
Welcome back, Chicken Pickle. I didn't know you were gone, but welcome back. Hey, Candy. Or he got wise enough to leave her. Hey, Eric, all I could think, I know. I love that car. When my mom, I remember being so young, right? my dad who stepped up came into my life when I was like 2 years old. And when we were children, our laws were very different back then. Okay. I remember being a child riding in the front seat in my booster seat, and that was allowed back then. And I survived. I do have to tell the tale. Anyways, I remember when my dad was dating my mom and they got married. I remember he used to pull up in that car. And I just thought he was the coolest person in the world. And I remember he played the best music in that Mustang. Um, I don't know. I have nothing but good memories. My dad has talked about selling it, and that's out of the question. There's people literally that stop by and hand us their card. They knock on the door and ask if we're ever interested in selling it. And I throw away the cards every single time because I don't want him to. So I think the plan is now. He said he wants to fix it up with his cousin, and I think that's a beautiful idea. Like the engine is sitting in our backyard on this crane. It's a really big engine. You'd be surprised, but it's on like this, and not a crane, forklift. I don't know. It's this thing that it attaches to. Okay. I don't know what the hell it's called. It's a beautiful engine. It obviously needs some TLC, but I'm telling you, when it rains and that car gets a bath and the sun hits it just right, like it has glitter in the paint, and it's the most beautiful car. I love it. It can never leave this family, ever, ever, ever. Oh, really? They never bought a car seat? And our car seats were like, if you look up car seats from the 80s, they were quite the sight to see. But yeah, we all lived. I mean, I'm here to tell the tale. I am. While Foodie was raging, I was getting my steps in. Do you know from chasing around this puppy, I think I woke up, I kind of overslept today. I woke up like at 4 something. I have like 1,000 steps just from like taking her potty and trying to get away from her biting my butt. Get a puppy if you want to lose weight. Let me tell you, I've lost 5 pounds since she's got here. 5 pounds. Anyways, this is where we started getting the news that Foodie was demonetized, right? It's probably a motor lift or cherry puller, something like that. My family builds race cars. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. Wilson, oh my God, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck your little dog too. Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck Nicki Minaj. Fuck everything you're about and go away. Anyways, Money said, folks, Foodie's Beezer Show channel is demonetized, and her appeal on the Foodie Beauty channel has been denied. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, booster seat would go from the car to the restaurant in the back. Yes. I mean, it served for a variety of purposes. Do you remember too in the 80s when we went out to eat with our family, they would ask you smoking or non? And it really didn't matter because even if you were a non-smoking, like it smelled like a casino as you're trying to eat your cheeseburger. But again, we're all still alive. Hey, Lookie, I think from her breaking all the rules and skirting around on that other channel, All Smug is going to get her channels permanently terminated. Yes, we'll try again tomorrow, Wilson. It was all smoking, definitely. So, more news. Her second channel was demonetized. I guess she's going to have to get a job. You know what's so funny? I remember when reaction channels, I'll speak for myself, got demonetized during the holidays, and she flaunted and gloated, and how are you going to buy your kids Christmas presents? I guess you're going to have to get a job, Breezy. Well, I guess you're going to have to get a job, Chantal. What a shitty time to be demonetized. Isn't it horrible? Doesn't it suck, Chantal? You know what happened, though? I went and got a job at a veterinary clinic temporarily. What can you do, bitch? What can you do? Just Me said, I hope she has sense to find that cat a new decent home. It will never get vet care with her, especially now with no income. Don't care about her, but that cat will need food. I know. It's not like she buys gifts for anybody, true. My parents would make us sleep on the car rides from state to state racing. Now, as an adult, I vividly remember the sounds of hitters being beat out the windows. We had this Astro van. I feel like everybody had one of those, but we had this Astro van and it was so cool. The seats like folded down into a bed. And I remember too, like we went on road trips. We went to Vegas a lot just because it was close and my mom liked to shop and nothing's changed. She still likes to shop. And we used to like going to the casinos and seeing how they were all, I don't know, designed. And then my parents, I don't know, my dad is the skinniest person. I swear he's so skinny, but he's kind of like a foodie. When he travels, he likes to go places and eat. I guess that's his time to live it up. So anyways, we would do little road trips like that. And then me and my sister would sleep in the back. And I remember my dad would play like, he would change things on cassette tapes, right? Because we had cassette tape players. So we would go to Vegas, drive there, listening to Viva Las Vegas by Elvis. And then it would go into like the Cars and Boston and AC/DC. And then like, I don't know, me and my sister ended up sleeping through all of it. But it's memories like those that I just feel this generation doesn't get. And it makes me very sad. It does. Do you know what specific engine your dad has for it? Actually, I could text him right now. Hold on. I call him Papa. All right. Papa, what engine does your Mustang have? I'm live. The people of America want to know. P.S. Shout out to you for your amazing taste in music. I feel like he needs to hear that today. Hey, Mrs. C. My dad has the best road trip mixtapes. I feel like every dad has one, right? They have a song that they play. Also, on the way to Vegas, he would always play Life is a Highway. You know that song? I want to ride it all night long. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyways, it's a good song. So Foodie's demonetized. It's a beautiful Christmas. It sucks to be her with all of her million of addictions to feed. And Twitch, I don't think is going to pay her what she's been accustomed to, right? Like at one point she was making 20K on YouTube. People guess maybe sometimes she makes 6 to 7K now. She's not going to make that on Twitch. And I don't think she's going to last over there because her chat is a shit show over there. I don't know if she's just not blocking people because she can't afford to or what. I do know one of her mods quit over there on Twitch yesterday. I love that song too. I've never heard my dad turn on the radio. It's rough car rides. Oh no. Oh no. Hey Nicole, good to see you. I feel like I'm missing somebody. If I am, I'm very, very sorry. Nothing but love said, oh my God. And Lime Jello said, no more join button on the Beezer show. Did she lose monetization there too? Yes. And she went live in a tablecloth to rage about it. Okay, so this is where I realized she was on Twitch. This is where I realized. Okay. So Lori at Lori Cop does little recaps on Twitter. Shout out to Lori. She got denied and she needs to wait 90 days to possibly reinstate her YouTube channel. She's not going to get her monetization back. YouTube reinforces their decision that she is doing certain content that they don't allow. The words are up if you care to read them. Okay, she says she can change her channel to become compliant with the new rules. Of course, blew over this question, but are you going to get your November AdSense? No. Says she won't be streaming from the Beezer Show channel because she's not sure if that's allowed. Well, she did. And it's not. As for eating, I mean, like, I guess I understand. Maybe YouTube does know better. Oh, this moment that she has right here doesn't last very long. This is whatever God you believe in, Chantal, telling you that you need to change. Take this as the biggest sign in the world. You are losing everything over pizza. Everything. This is your God saying, wake up, because it's only going to get much worse. I promise you, in addiction, you don't gain things other than more addictions. You lose everything. You lose your home, your car, your family, your kids, your career. You lose it all. And you're starting to. Lori said, maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe I just have to change what I do, quoting Chantal. Just eat normal portioned food. I think a food addict can focus on food content. You have to eat, she says. You know, someone on Twitter pointed out that people also have to shit, yet we don't go live and do it, right? I mean, Lolo said that thing said something about in a healthy way. Why not just do it? Why not get in crazy shape and lose weight if they will pay you to do that? Good thing we're not talking about mukbangers and her insane food portions so as to not violate any potential rules against it on any other platform she has. Sarcasm. I love this TV show. Do you? I haven't seen it in forever, but I love the theme song. I love everybody in it. I just do. It's good times for me. All right, Lori said, complaining that YouTube didn't give her suggestions as to how to make her content compliant. There's no hope for you. Trolls be trolling. The damn haters did their worst. You're fatter than 90% of the world. You are so much bigger and unhealthier. You know this. And then Celine tells her, well, you just have to put in actual effort into your content now. That was the suggestion. I know she says she's trying to help people. Like, that's been her biggest argument, or one of them anyways. I'm just trying to help people. Here's the thing. I talk about my life and what it was like before and what it's like now because I truly am trying to help people, right? Like, I'm not encouraging anybody to go do lines, drink a gallon of vodka, like none of that. If anything, I'm saying don't do these things that I used to do. You want to know what else I'm not doing? Showing clips of me shit-faced and out of my mind while talking about these things, right? Like, I feel like YouTube would feel a certain type of way about that. I don't know. And I guess if she wants to use, well, other people talk about their life and what they've done. There's actual change. I'm not promoting anything other than don't do drugs, don't do alcohol, don't even touch it, and don't be like Chantal, don't overeat, don't overindulge. I mean, it all leads to bad things, all of it. Okay, maybe we should just nuke Foodie Beauty altogether and start a new channel, she says. Uh-oh. Report. This person used their highlight my message privilege. Salah has huge tits. I mean, maybe I'm going to have to pay attention to Twitch more if I can highlight comments. I don't think she has me blocked over there. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to download Twitch. Singing Crying Over You, Girl World, please interpret. How does that make you feel? Ignored another person asking her about her November payment or lack thereof. What's going to happen if you aren't paid from YouTube on Monday? We're going to get a rage somewhere, and I'll be free to snipe it, Wilson. Foodie needs to do a 360 life change or she will be in a nursing home. She will be. And she can eat all she wants. She just can't be paid for it anymore. True Wookie. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you. Good to see you. She can't even help herself, so she definitely can't help anyone else. That's true. She's also really counting on getting that last check, which no, she's not going to get it. She is not going to get it. So she showed a picture of Julia roughing it in Syria. That cat doesn't look happy. Oh, that's sad. Nothing for a few minutes. Me watching this right now. I have to convince people to follow me. Everyone talking about how Salah is a romance scammer and she's been played. Comment of the stream, watching a 42-year-old woman do tummy time is like a Nicki Minaj concert. Foodie is fully demonetized on YouTube and stream. All right. And then what I do know is she goes over to YouTube because I caught her raging. I love that she got denied. How does it feel, biatch? How does it feel? Girl, please said, I swear Chantel is a sack of salt. Poor Julia, I know. The comments about Salah were so funny. It's like when drunk dad comes back around the holidays when he's out of money and mom acts like nothing ever happened. That's true. It's so awkward when he comes around. All right, so Foodie lost her YouTube appeal. Reed's denied email. Let's see if I have a clip from, or let's see how long this clip is.
Here's the email from them with their decision.
Well, hello there.
I don't like structured, effort kind of content all the time, but if that's what I have to do, I don't know why I have to say goodbye to social media.
I don't know, Vlogmas. Feels weird,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I fucked up. Merry Christmas reaction channels.
I'm trying to look like a Who from Whoville.
Little Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, it's a video. You gotta let me know. You gotta say action, action. Right, well, it's already recording. It's too late to do that. Sorry, yeah. First day in Hollywood. He's got a lot to learn.
I do.
I have to try to juggle the different platforms. You should say goodbye to social media. I don't know why I have to say goodbye to social media. Like, every single person in this world is entitled to a platform as long as you're not breaking the policies, okay? And if my content just isn't for you, that's fine. If you're bored, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that I should have to change anything, like if I don't want to, No.
Hi, Lori. We're recapping Foodie being demonetized and her rages.
Oh, the email. Here's the email. Here's the email from them with their decision.
Happy birthday, Em. Happy birthday.
Here it is. Hi, Foodie. And yes, they did call me Foodie. I hope this email finds you well. Getting the YouTube channel monetization turned off can be quite concerning. Any creator in the same situation would feel the same way. Let's work together and see how we're able to get this resolved. I appreciate your patience while I escalated your case to our internal team. They have now completed a full review of your channel regarding the suspension, blah, blah, blah. We've received an update from our internal team. Okay, allow me to share it with you. The appeal was denied. This means the suspension will stand. Eating disorder content that either promotes or glorifies eating disorders, or content that explicitly depicts or details someone engaging in eating disorders or disordered eating behaviors outside of recovery context or without sufficient educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. We know this is tough news and sometimes we have to make difficult decisions. We have responsibility to ensure our community is safe. At the same time, we understand, here's the caveat. Thank you, Ingeborg. At the same time, we understand that you may have unintentionally made mistakes.
Sniper.
That's why you'll be able to reapply for the YouTube Partner Program in 90 days. The 90-day time period allows you to make changes to your channel to make sure it's in line with our policies. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I know this wasn't the answer you were hoping for. Yeah, oh, it's just like a lot of blah, blah, blah.
So that's how that works.
Yeah. So what she doesn't understand is nobody's telling her she can't eat. Just YouTube isn't going to pay her to do that anymore. Look at the recommendations it's giving me. 2 agents, 1 mic. I don't know what that is. Backstreet Boys. Jane's Addiction. Did you hear that they're no longer going to play together? I think they were in some sort of legal battle because a year has gone by since the whole epic meltdown that happened on stage and fight. And then just yesterday, they were barely posting about it. So I guess we'll see what happens. But I love Jane's Addiction. I do. Do you guys? Anyways, Foodie starts throwing a temper tantrum. So this is where she was live on YouTube raging. I made sure to delete a whole bunch of shit on my phone. So I have a 5-minute clip of her rage, you guys. I'm going to be vaping and chatting with you during it. I would like to invite you to join me if you vape. If you don't, just drink coffee.
Take the pizza video as an example. I ate a few slices of pizza. I left some pizza. Should that be enough? Yes, it should be enough because people have to eat. YouTube should not be allowed to discriminate against fat people, even with eating disorders, telling them they can't have pizza and claiming that as self-harm or talking about their experience. I think it's wrong. I'm allowed to disagree with that. I'm allowed to. You're allowed your fucking useless opinion. Why am I not allowed mine?
It turns out everybody's useless opinions were right. Look at where it got you. It turns out you should have listened to your haters and not the people in your chat.
Why are people like with eating disorders not allowed to eat? I don't sit there and eat like constantly all day and do food challenges and eat like,
Ricky Bobby said he keeps getting ads for premature ejaculation. I don't know what all that's about. I don't know.
You presented the whole pizza in front of you. Okay. And it's just a large pizza. I don't know. I guess maybe the presentation, I don't know. So, whatever. How is it self-entitlement every time I want to explain how I feel? Like, fuck all the way off. You people are entitled. You're entitled to come in my chat and flap your gums and be disrespectful, but I'm not allowed to talk back. I'm the victim, right? But you're the ones always being assholes, and I can't ever. It's true. It's getting ridiculous. Like,
did you see what it was recommending me? Travis is the problem. That's why I went back to look. I'm like, well, if you think about, okay, I'm a huge Travis Barker fan. Nobody cares about any of this. I feel like I have been a fan since I first heard Blink 182 and I saw him drum. I even had a Blink 182 poster on my wall. But if you ever look at him, there's nothing behind his eyes whatsoever.
anyway.
Okay, I'll refocus on Foodie.
Well, okay, so by that token, they should send me an email and let me know how much pizza I can eat, right? Because
Oh my
what am
God.
I supposed to do if I just want to hang out with my beezers, order a pizza? And I'm actually making fucking progress on my eating disorder by
you?
eating only 2 or 3 pieces. But nobody sees that. They just see a fat person with a problem with food eating pizza. And instead of thinking, oh, maybe they're repairing their relationship with it, they're binging when it's not a fucking binge. That's my problem. That's my problem with it. It's not that I never do anything wrong.
Why do you have to eat on camera? What's really going on? Is there a reason you specifically have to eat on camera and you can't do it when nobody's watching? Why do you need the validation? Why do you need to be paid for it? Why do you need all eyes on you while you eat? Maybe you need to feel guilty off camera, off stream with how much you're eating. You don't just have a slice or two. That's the problem. We've seen you put a whole fucking large pizza down, and that wasn't all you had.
And anyways,
don't even get me started on the huge fucking pot pie. Do you guys remember when she made like a giant pot pie and she ate half of it?
Bye. I'm not wasting my breath on you people. And Courtney, you can get fucked all you want. You basically simped for Marty, who harassed my mom. I don't want you anywhere near me. Get out of here. Like, I don't know, dude, how you even have the nerve. Like, why are you even here?
I don't know. You've been fine with her. Every single day she's in your chat. Every single day. And you're fine with her up until her saying, what part are you getting? YouTube is not going to pay you to do what you've been doing anymore. Go ahead, continue to do it. You're just not going to get paid thousands of dollars.
I don't want any of people who are not compatible. Like, if you're bored with my content and you complain about it, you're just, like, get out of here. Just leave me alone. Like, I'm not in the mood. Are you upset because you lose your income? No, I'm very happy about it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Like, you come on here, you act like you do all kinds of horrible shit to someone, and then you expect them not to act like a human in response, or what?
But you did this to yourself. Nobody did this to you. You broke terms of service.
Just get fucked. Thank you.
Thank you, Sniper.
Big Bertha, get fucked. Goodbye. Greta, go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
I don't think you can afford to block people.
Hungry fat chick gorges herself. Right. She can't even walk. She can't breathe. And she talks about her eating disorder and her weight. She does. That's why I'm fucking pissed. Because I know YouTube is full of shit. And I don't care if they delete my channel for that. I really don't. I don't make money anyway. I don't want to be. What if I don't want to be a weight loss
I have
channel?
a question. Do you regret buying that phone? I feel like since you got it, we had to hear how you needed it for your job, because this is your job. It's not anymore at all. Like, you're not getting paid. And Twitch, you're going to make pennies.
So because I'm fat, I have to be a weight loss channel? Like, I'm so fucking tired of people. Like,
Then
Jesus,
go
leave me
away.
alone. Let me live my fucking life.
Go live it. Why do you have to do it online then? Go have 2 large pizzas off stream to yourself.
You know?
By yourself.
I was reading the comment. I wasn't making fun of Hungry Fat Chick, you idiot.
I have a question. Do you guys think Salah is going to be officially done with her now? They've lost everything. I mean, she got him kicked out of Kuwait. And then the only perk to having her around was the YouTube money. And now she's not going to be making that. Again, Twitch is not going to pay her over there what she was making over here. And I think she'll probably get reported over there too, because Twitch even has terms of service that you have to follow. What a life, Foodie, dealing and eating, right? Or sealing and eating. I bet you he hasn't talked to her since he found out that she was demonetized. Yeah, I sense her trying to get Pete's. So people were saying they think she's going to take over his channel. Hold on, I'm very distracted right now. I have like FOMO. I saw my Discord notifications blowing up. Your dogs are so cute, Nick, and you have a beautiful family. I hope you know that. Okay, so let's look in these comments. Effie Cujo said, eat and bitch all you want instead of keeping your privileged income. Follow the rules or fuck off. That's your choice. Glorifying what you have been glorifying has always been a no-no. You just got lucky. The years of skating by on laziness, gluttony, and defiance have deluded them into entitled monsters. Dastardly deeds. Oh, and now I want to watch The Golden Girls. She was my favorite. Who was your favorite? I don't know. I just liked how spicy she was. You know, when I get old, I'm just going to be a grumpy old lady that says whatever the fuck I want. And I'm going to have like 20 bearded dragons and 30 chihuahuas, and nobody's going to mess with me. Ever. Nope, that's going to be my life. Sophia. It's okay, Mrs. C. I know what you meant. I think Salah will always drag her along in a little hope that he can get whatever he can out of her. Well, it would make sense. Scammers still have to scam, right? So Foodie's posting her PayPal. I don't think anybody's going to pay her. I don't. I mean, she's fucked everybody over. If she had followed through with her promises of all the fall content and going out and about and scooter beezing, you know, like all the promises she made when she was asking for 10K to go back to Canada. She promised us fun times. It was always going to be exciting. So much content. We weren't even going to be able to keep up because she was going to have her own place and good Wi-Fi. We saw her high and slurring and drooling for a month straight. She's still talking to Salah. She wasn't trying to start over. She even still wants to get him to Canada somehow. And now she needs help because she's been demonetized. Who in their right mind would pay this woman? Anything she says she's going to do, she's not. She's ungrateful. She's a spoiled brat. Here's the thing. She is such a fucking entitled cunt. She is. And I think I can't stand her because I recognize the old me that used to be a spoiled brat who took nothing. Like I wasn't grateful for anything I had, right? I just wasn't. I lost it all. I had lost everything. And I needed to. I needed to know what it's like to not have a roof over my head, a warm bed to sleep in. I needed to know what it's like to be hungry. I needed to know what it's like to not have somebody bail me out of every situation I put myself in. I needed to know what it was like to be lonely. I needed to know what it was like to lose my car, my home, my family. I needed all of that because then, only then, was I grateful for the small things, for a cigarette, for a cup of coffee, for a jacket, for a pair of jeans. And sometimes we have to lose it all in order to gain those things. And it's sad, but I was one of those people. And I recognize that in Chantel. She's not grateful for anything she has. She thinks it should just be given to her because she eats for people. You know, I miss that, Nick. I bet it was funny. Hey, Boomer. Hey, Breezy in chat. I'm that grumpy old lady now, but without the lizards and tacos. I love you, Boomer. Anyways, this gives me life to see this happening to Foodie because she truly has to lose it all. Anyways, let's keep going. Lard and order, Sassy Cat said.
No. My boss said I can't promote self-harm content on my channel, which I'm not doing. So if I want to eat dinner, I will eat dinner. And if they want to say that's self-harm to eat a dinner, then I'll sue them. That's it.
You can't afford to get your cat spayed. How are you going to afford to sue Google? These are the questions I have. Do you think your mom's going to help you sue them? She helped sign for a place that you might get kicked out of, because how are you going to afford that? Raised Dactylian said YouTube is shaking in fear, I'm sure. Lisa B said she's so fucking stupid and spoiled. 40s and behaving like a toddler. Thriving, Chantel. Thriving. Fluffernutter said, Fluffernutter? So many before her have said the same thing about suing. YouTube sets the terms and conditions. She broke the terms of service, and the consequences is loss of monetization. It's as simple as that. She wouldn't win anyways. Sit on this and rotate. When I was in high school, I remember for my birthday, Britney Spears was going to be playing at this Staples Center, and I just had to go to this concert, right? I begged my mom for a week. I did chores. Anyways, I basically was a good little breezy for a week straight, and then my mom bought 2 tickets, and I remember driving down to the Staples Center with my friend, and we went and saw Britney, and it was the funnest concert of my life. It really was. Before that, I think I had seen like Blink-182, Phoenix TX, and Homegrown, right? And that was a really good concert. It really was. But Britney, she really puts on a show. Let me tell you. Do your worst. I love her. Anyways, I just want her to get better. I really do. I want nothing but good things for her. And I hope and pray for her that she falls in love with herself and stops hurting. You know, she doesn't have to hurt anymore. Crazy Woman said, with what money, Foodie? You can hire 10 of the best lawyers against your A55 or your ass. You can hire 10 of the best lawyers against your... Okay, I don't understand. Ma said, you can't even sit up properly for a few hours stream. How are you going to manage all the lawyer visits and then sitting in a courtroom for hours? You will probably need medical proof as well. Go for it. Placed Event says, so she's planning on suing Google, a company worth over $1 trillion. Chantel's stupidity never ceases to amaze me. Wasn't she just grifting for a PC yesterday, a rug the other day? How is she going to afford a lawyer? Foopalicia said she's too lazy to do it and then tells everyone she's giving Google a break. I'm sure they're very afraid. They will give you your monetization right back. Old Wrinkly Wiener. So does Lady Gaga. I've seen her 4 times. Best concert. Her voice is incredible. She kind of scares me. I will say that. But really, I just don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand the art of who she is. But like, I love her voice. She has the best voice. Thought I got it out months ago, but wasn't healing. He cut it out last night. Typing on my phone is so much easier. What happened? I'm so pumped. It's so much easier to type since after 3 months, my dad finally got the fish dorsal fin that was in my thumb out. Oh my gosh. That sounds so painful. I would imagine it feels like a hair splinter. Have you ever had one of those? I got one when Coco came back from the groomer, and I don't know how, but it was in my thumb. And every time something touched my thumb, it hurt. And then I don't know what happened. It came out or something. Anyways, so Foodie's getting ragey.
You know, I don't sit and shove food down my face all day.
Yes, you do. That's why you're
Take the
900
pizza
pounds.
video as an example. I ate a few slices of pizza. I left some pizza. Should that be enough? Yes, it should be enough. Because people have to eat. YouTube should not be allowed to discriminate against fat people, even with eating disorders, telling them they can't have pizza and claiming that as self-harm.
They didn't tell you that because you had a slice of pizza that was considered those words. It's your rolling your eyes. It's your getting off over it. It's the multiple meals in a day. It's you coming online saying cheese sent you to the ER. It's the overindulgence. You're a glutton.
Or talking about their experience.
Did you tell your mom you lost your job over pizza?
You know, I think it's wrong. I'm allowed to disagree with that. I'm allowed to. You're allowed your fucking useless opinion. Why am I not allowed mine? You know?
Are our opinions really useless if we ended up being right? We told you so. Danny said, I don't sit and shove food down my face all day. You do. And you're raging because you want to continue to do it and get paid for it. YouTube said no. Hold on, I have to cough. I hit my vape while she was raging. Constant white sauce dripping from the mouth, right? Like nothing about what she was doing was normal. Carrie said, hey, Foodie, I will answer your question. What do we want? We want you to lose your YouTube platform for exploitation of your eating problems, your neglect of your animals, your nasty comments regarding school shootings in the US, and your targeting others less fortunate for views and donations. You're a vile piece of shit. And I want you to have to find a job where you put up with nasty customers for 8 hours for minimum wage. I want her to have to call people all day and be hung up on repeatedly. And her income depends on if she sells like a vacuum or a magazine or something. It has to depend on that, right? And I want her to be hung up on repeatedly, blocked, told off, cursed out. And that would give me life. Richie said that's exactly what I want for her. You forgot the racism and exploiting a special needs child, Orlando said. Cheryl is horrible. Horror said it would be awesome to see her get a real job. But sadly, I imagine she will end up getting disability payments and live off the taxpayers here in Canada. How can she afford to live off disability? Oh, they have me blocked. Who are you? Okay, well, I have no idea who you are, but based on your photos, keep me blocked. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm trying to be rude. I feel like that, I don't know. I don't know what that banner was, but I think it may have just cursed me. Senorita Yum Yum said, I wish I could find that clip of Foodie Beauty years ago when someone asked her what she would do if she couldn't make YouTube videos, and she basically admitted are you on Twitter? And are you a creator? Please tell me if you can relate to when you find out you're blocked by people that you don't even know who the fuck they are. Anyways, Senorita said, I wish I could find that clip of Foodie Beauty years ago when someone asked her what she would do if she couldn't make YouTube videos, and she basically admitted she has no skills and physically can't work a regular job. I wonder if she could get disability, though. I mean, there was a point in time, I share very openly about my life, so I don't feel bad saying this. I remember when I was going through the rehab sober living psych ward tour, going crazy, there was somebody who told me you should try to get on SSI. Like, you clearly can't work with what's going on with you. And I remember a judge, when I went to the judge, he looked over like my history and my arrests and all my drunken publics. He's like, I'm not giving you disability so you can sit home and drink all day. Like, He's like, I feel like many of your problems would go away if you just stopped drinking. Now I can get it. I just don't want to because like all my back issues and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who can really work, but I'm sitting around collecting disability, right? Like I'll use it one day when I absolutely have to. And yes, I've paid into it. Anyways, would Foodie qualify? Like, would a majority of her problems go away if she just stopped eating so much? Would there be a judge that denied her? I don't know how Canada works, but would there be a judge that would deny her and say, I feel like a lot of your problems would go away if you just stop doing what you've clearly been doing? And how would she afford her $2,200 a month rent? Like she has a pretty expensive rent. I mean, $2,200 for something you don't own, right? I mean, that seems expensive to me. But anyways, how is she going to afford to keep that up? She's probably going to make like $400 over on Twitch. That's not going to cover rent. That's not going to cover her new phone that she's probably paying off. Like, do we really believe she had $1,000 up front? I know there's a lot of things where you can lease a phone, right? Or not lease, but you could pay it off. I don't know what it's technically called. Anyways, unapologetic piece of shit said, ha, Foodie is so dumb. Eating a pizza is not a violation. You can post it, but they will no longer pay you for this type of content. Yeah, she could. Free the People said she could. Let's be real. She will never work. If she loses this income, she will live off the government being overweight, which is shitty. That people pay into her just getting to sit around and eat and seal all day. How do you feel Canadians going to work every day and she might get paid just to sit at home and get high?
How do you know I can't post a pizza when they reinstated it and said there was no violations on the pizza video? How? How is the pizza a violation when they reinstated it? How do you know I can't post a pizza when they reinstated it and said there was no violations on the pizza video? How?
Oh my God, can you imagine losing your ever fucking mind and losing everything over pizza? Over pizza. I'm so sick of pizza. I couldn't tell you the last time I've had pizza, but I'm certainly not going to have it anytime soon. I'm so sick of the word pizza. Unapologetic piece of shit also said Foodie wants to sue Google, but she's so broke that she can't even afford to fix her cat. Tap Von B said, guys, Knock Knock Karma is coming out with a new video. I'm fucking excited. Yay. Okay, let's see this. It's a little teaser. Isn't this beautiful? Do you guys think this was worth the wait? You know how we were wondering, how does she get no consequences in life? Where's her karma? We finally got it. It almost doesn't feel real and it feels too good to be true. I'm scared I'm going to wake up and this was all a dream, but it's amazing. It feels like this Christmas is giving. Like the people who deserve to be rewarded are, and the people who deserve to see consequences and have to fucking face themselves and change their shit, you know, they're being forced into it. And it's kind of beautiful to witness. It is. There's a lot of bad people who've been doing bad for so fucking long that they got cocky about it. God, you know, every time I doubt you, you show me in multiple ways that you are so real. God is good, you guys. I'm giving all the glory to God this morning. This isn't karma. This is God. This is God. And this, again, I feel like God is so good. He's giving Foodie a chance to wake the fuck up. But will she take this opportunity or will she laugh in his face? Because looking back on my life, God gave me so many opportunities, so many signs like this is going to be all bad. Stop doing this. And I don't know. I just didn't fucking care. I thought I was special and knew better than God, you know, or whatever. Anyways, I think he gives you wake-up calls, signs, little outs, and you have this opportunity to get your shit together or don't. It's only going to get much worse for her. I promise you that. Pegatha said, damn, if only 2 other girls had gotten their monetization yanked well before you. Damn, YouTube, not giving any warning.
What warning did I get months
Yeah.
ago? I'm sorry. What warning? What warning did I get months ago? I'm sorry. What warning?
Amberlyn Reed getting demonetized, Rosie. I mean, those would be warnings when YouTube is removing videos off of your channel. And they had to do with your health, fake ARC things, diets, and all that. Like, that's your warning. When I noticed YouTube was removing videos of you eating, I privated a whole bunch of them. You know, because that was my warning. I don't know if YouTube is supposed to go through every single video of yours and say, hey, Chantal, you know, I would really take these down. And they're supposed to give you like a weekly warning before they actually do something. No. Carrie said apparently YouTube did feel that you weigh as much as ALR and QLR Foodie. So you were wrong again. You are absolutely as big as them. And you have a problem that you exploited for money for years. Right before Christmas, bitch. Well, there's that old saying, revenge is a dish best served cold. True. What warning? People wouldn't have helped me. It was me. I was the first person she ever cheated on, let alone a 2-year affair in our house/bed. Now, if you got a fortune teller in your pocket, I'll take that. Oh my gosh, Ricky. You need to be single for a while. And when you're not looking, the right person is going to find you. But your picker is broken. I hate to say that. Not that like this is your fault at all. But I think sometimes we accept what we think we deserve. And we need time to like reflect. Because I know for me, I was dating really shitty people because I thought that's what I deserved. And then I started falling in love with myself, and I'm in the best relationship I've ever been in my life. Like, I'm with somebody who respects me and values me and has long conversations with me and would never hurt me, right? Like, he supports me in every single way possible. And it took me falling in love with myself to attract that. Does that make sense? Dwight says, waiting for Foodie Beauty to come up for air from raging and blaming everyone but herself for breaking YouTube terms of service, and realize her entire career begins and ends with stuffing her face on camera. What a life. You know, sometimes my life is chaotic and busy, and I don't understand how I have endless amounts of laundry and dishes to do and where they all come from. But I'm so fucking grateful for this life. I'm so grateful for this life. I'm grateful that I don't have a billion addictions to worry about. I'm grateful that I'm not scheming and scamming today. I'm grateful that I could wake up in the morning not feeling guilt, shame, and regret. I'm grateful that people respect me and love me and want me around. And I'm grateful that at 42, I'm not exploiting addictions to make a buck on YouTube. I'm grateful that I'm not exploiting children, stealing animals, scamming people that aren't really doing well to begin with. I'm grateful for my endless laundry and endless dishes. I'm so grateful. Hey, Tom, she admitted not reading emails from her YouTube manager. Oh my God. So Lucky Lola said the Twitch stream was after the YouTube stream, right? But I'm confused. No, I think the YouTube stream was after the Twitch stream. But I'm confused because she says in the YouTube stream that, oops, she misremembered and the Beezer show was actually on the same AdSense account, but then she says this on the Twitch stream.
So I'm guessing, yeah, you don't make as much money on Twitch. Now, the couple's channel, the Beezer Show channel, like, it's not the same AdSense account, but I don't know. Like, I think I'm not going to stream on it. I think I'm just going to stream on Twitch. Because I have no idea if I'm allowed to use that channel or not. Like, if I'm allowed to. So I'm guessing, yeah, you don't make as much money on Twitch. Now,
Okay. I have a hard time remembering things from an hour ago these days. You know, brain is fried. 42, I don't know, all kinds of things, ADHD. But can someone confirm, was the YouTube stream after the Twitch stream? Because I could have swore she went live on Twitch to say she was demonetized and her appeal was denied. And then she popped up on YouTube to call everybody stupid and to block everybody. Presents are wrapped. Gotta jump in the shower and drop stuff off at my son's school for his class party. I hope you have so much fun. I have 5 presents wrapped so far. And then since the puppy, and I did that before the puppy came, and then the rest, there's no wrapping with this pup. There's no wrapping. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to figure it out. Okay, so Customer Service 101 said, quoting Foodie Beauty, do your best. We did. Kuwait, Syria, and Canada. Now you see that without your channel, what a complete loser you really are. Better Ask the Law, position of wife number 2 is still available. Miss Travel Channel. Can't walk a lousy 600 feet without 7 stops to suck air. Yeah, how is she going to travel? She had to take like 3 rests to get to the door, and the door was like 6 steps away. I would stop telling people to do their worst, Chantel. I just need to see this again. 'Tis the season. Piece of shit tweeted this.
Beauty channel got demonetized.
It's the
Foodie Beauty channel got demonetized.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
You know, it really is the happiest season of all. Certified dumbass, she really is. I didn't even Christmas shop. I'm skipping it this year. If I do anything, it'll just be a card with cash. People love that. They do. Or even just a homemade gift. I feel like I couldn't skip presents in this family. There's too many kids. The adults I don't think would mind, but the kids, they have to unwrap. They have to. Mrs. Morris said she's even losing Teardrop, so Teardrop quit over on Twitch. She said, I will come on Twitch now and then, but I probably won't be every time. It's just so weird there. I'll always be supporting you though, Chantel. Acadia said, make no mistake. Foodie's loyalty is only to herself. Those fools only represent dollar signs to her. In all the years she's been on YouTube, she's never done anything nice for her supporters. No, she's promised things, and I don't think she ever sent the coffee or postcards. Poor Teardrop. Supporting your liver. Supporting your whole body. 1 daily 2-ounce shot to support digestion, metabolism, and healthy liver enzyme levels. Try dose. I think my liver is good now, but thank you for the recommendation. Munka said, I love that for her the most. This is the end, my only friend. The end. Bye, Teardrop. Crochet with Ashmi said, this is what entitlement looks like. Disability won't pay for her lifestyle of $2,200 in rent, $1,200 on weed. Okay, how much do you spend on weed? I spend $40 a week, sometimes $40 every other week, depending. But $1,200 seems insane to me. $3,000 on food, $1,700 to back taxes, and God knows how much to Salah so she can claim she's married. A job won't pay for her lifestyle, so her viewers have to pay for it.
Disability would not cover my rent. So, and to get into housing on disability is 10 years. So that's not a solution. You know,
Get a job. Get 2 jobs if you have to. Work 3.
even getting a job You want me to go work, so you want to destroy my livelihood where I was affording to pay for my life so that I can go work at a fucking grocery store and not be able to pay my bills so you can laugh at me? Is that what you want? Disability.
I'm just saying people in grocery stores make pretty good money. And then there's always room to move up and they get amazing benefits. So I wouldn't knock it. I just wouldn't. Maybe you need to go back and start from there or collect the carts. Curly Girl said, how much does she really make on YouTube? That's a lot of money going out. Crochet with Ashmi said, now 0, but it was at least 5K, sometimes more. Then she has PayPal and constantly begs for direct payment that way. She's only been in Canada a month, living off the 10K she raised in Syria. She's blown it all on weed and food and a second phone, etc. Radial said, wouldn't need that much food if she cut out the weed. Am I right, people? I mean, I smoke and I don't even eat as much as her. Salah's about to ghost her for good. Yep. The girls, hey, honey, sugar honey iced tea. The girls have gone decades doing nothing. Time to work. Yep. Time to get a job, Chantel. Hectic Llama said all Foodie has to do to save her channel is not talk about her issues, weight loss, her way of eating, and stop eating on camera. The fact that this seems like an impossible feat to her is actually wild. I remember a point in time when I was drunk constantly and getting sober seemed impossible to me. It did. I would kind of talk shit in my head too when I was at meetings and people were taking their 1 year and 2 year. Like now I respect them so much, but right, I'm like, even your 1 year, like I talk so much shit because it seemed so unattainable to me. But then I put in the work and I saw that it was possible for even someone like me. I just had to move my feet and sit on my hands when I felt like drinking. And I had to make better decisions, right? So oftentimes things that seem so impossible to us are in fact possible. We just have to move in the right direction. Loretta said she has to be the smuggest bitch on the internet. Even though she's 100% addicted to food, it's mostly because she can't stand to lose or be told what to do. I have never seen someone who has zero reason to be smug act like she does. Being defiant and smug will be her downfall. I posted a clip in general on the Discord that you might chuckle about Foodie related in terms of demonetization from last year. Ooh, I'll look at it right after this, I promise. Oh, I have a puppy at my shoulders. Hey, bunny. Conservatorship needed. She's unable to handle money. Agreed. All right, let me finish my last few tweets, and then I guess I have to cuddle with Coco. Hi, Coco. Yes. Hi, Coco. Are you saying hi to the breezy bunch? Okay. Thank you. I know. Okay. I've washed my face this morning. Thank you. I've also cleaned my nose. My ears are good. My hair needs to stay on my head. Thank you. All right. So 500 Kids and No Money said Foodie keeps screaming fat phobia when it's actually monetization. YouTube isn't banning her from eating on camera or talking about her weight or discussing her problems. She's free to do all of that. They're just not paying her for it. Freedom of expression, entitlement to a paycheck. Remember a time when somebody was assassinated and Foodie was saying how there's consequences for their words? It's almost like, again, God is showing her there's consequences for her things. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Anyways, it's not fat phobia because they don't want to pay her to overindulge. It's just not. Meandering Thought said it's actually, oh, fuck my life. Meandering Thought said it's actually hilarious that she ran from Kuwait and then from Syria to have free speech. She's been in Canada. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh shit. Coco Chanel. You're not being very demure. Oh my gosh. I swear your name should have been like Shark or something. Sharky. Okay, it's actually hilarious she ran from Kuwait and then from Syria to have free speech. has been in Canada for a couple of weeks and is told by YouTube what not to do and say, and that could be harmful to other people, and then complains that you can't say what you want. Love it. Good morning, sugar honey. Mandy, how are you? I posted a clip. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to keep the puppy from eating my hair with one hand and scroll with the other, but I think I've got it down to an art at this point. Okay, Lori said Foodie wants Girl World to help demonetize her Twitch channel too. Let's go. So Foodie makes a post. Okay, guys. So all my links are updated on my channel page. So just to recap, this channel has been demonetized. I have been given 90 days to rebrand and clean up my channel. I will try to have a positive attitude going forward, ignore any meltdowns regarding these situations. I will start posting here once I take some time to really think and figure out what I want to do with this content. I have a lot of time, 90 days, so I don't want to be impulsive with this. I don't want to whine and fuss either. I just want to accept my misfortunes and move on and try to fix the issues at hand. So from now on, I will be streaming on Twitch daily. Both of my YouTube channels are demonetized and I have bills to pay, LOL. The awesome thing about Twitch is that if you're on Amazon Prime member, you get one free membership per month to use for a subscription to support a channel of your choice on Twitch. Okay, well, she's going to lose that too. She could do so much, but just wants to steal. She could inspire so many people with the platform she has, or she could have at one point. She could have had a community of people actually getting healthy together. Look what we're doing together over on WeWard, you guys. And knowing that we can see each other's steps and stuff like that. And it's like friendly competition. I don't know. Look at what we're doing. And we don't have a platform her size. She could have had a whole bunch of people to be accountable to that were all wanting to do the same thing. And instead she chose to eat pizza. And honestly, if you look back, she would eat so much, wind up in the ER, come back online, promise a change. Then 3 days later, we would see her eat multiple meals a day. That was insanity. Like if you're eating to the point where you end up in the ER, hold on, my dog knocked my earbud out. If you're eating to the point where you are ending up in the ER, you obviously have a problem, right? Chantal, you have a huge problem. A huge problem, and nobody's going to reward you for it anymore. Get a job, go to rehab, or end up in a nursing home or dead. These are your options. But again, this should be a huge wake-up call to you. Alexa said, now that both channels are demonetized, I wonder if we'll still see Salah in the chat. Mandy, that's good. You are somewhere safe. I'm glad you're somewhere safe. I'd be happy if her new content was finding the biggest hills in the area she's in at the time and seeing how far her round body would. She could set up like a real or a human bowling game. Just set up pins at the end of the hill and you could see how many pins you knock down. She'll definitely get a strike. I mean, she's pretty massive. Unapologetic piece of shit said, eat shit.
It's just a little harder to come by than a I knew I was gonna do that, than like a carrot cake or something else. Oh, that looks so good.
Well, I'm not going to keep playing that. I have a feeling she'll be demonetized next. She's another one getting rewarded for a whole bunch of problems. I don't know. I guess I just don't have the hatred I have for her for Chantal. But again, in addiction, like, I don't know, most of us aren't rewarded for what we're doing to ourselves and other people. And whether we think it or not, we are affecting other people. People are watching. People are concerned. People are doing what we're doing, saying that it's okay because they saw you do it. I mean, you're hurting other people. This is a room, supposedly, that, God, it was left in this condition at a hotel. Oh, my God. Anyways, Ambrielle said, was this Foodie Beauty animal abusers room? How many trash piles did the workers take out of the Thailand hotel? Is that real? That's definitely Chantal's room. Oh, Silly, it's Silly said last night's Oh Lordy, it's Jordy featuring Foodie Beauty in the corner, losing her religion. Happy Halloween, Girl World. Okay, this is old, but I think we should replay it anyways. And then she reposted it and said, should we have a remix? Foodie losing her monetization. I'm not sure if REM will do that remix. One of my favorite, Oh Lordy. That could play the whole thing. Dear God, some people I don't think are humans because who in the hell could live like this? It almost looks like they threw a rager, but why so much food? If it was a rager, wouldn't there be booze everywhere? I don't know. I guess it was an eating party. Queen Jellybean said, now would be a good time for Foodie to prove to herself and her haters that Salamander was not with her for money. Call him up and tell him you're coming back so you could be a trad wife again, and he can fully support your family of you, him, and your street cat. I double dog dare ya. Katie said, funny, there haven't been any photos of street cat Julia from here in weeks. Funny he wasn't in the chat tonight. I think he's going to be gone. I think so. Okay, we have a clip from Alabama Chapstick. Foodie Beauty never did a thing wrong ever.
Hey, Chantel. Yo, Foodie. Can I get an Australian hello?
Like, I'm gonna take this out of the little box.
I've got fajita money.
So I guess they give you 4 tortillas.
You know what? Your mom's a fajita.
This place is actually super generous with their toppings. Okay. I got an extra cheese. Because I was like,
I got an extra cheese. Your mom's a fajita. 500 Kids and No Money said the world works in funny ways. Call it karma, call it payback. But it's not lost on me that Foodie Beauty got demonetized after grifting off the exploitation of a child with special needs, then using that money to vacation in Dubai. Funny how consequences eventually clock in. It's beautiful to witness in real time. I'm 40 and kind. I tried so hard to help his anger and make him happy. It just went too far on his end, and I don't want the hate. I need peace. You deserve peace. Everybody deserves peace. Wonder Mom said, Girl World is having the best Christmas season, and we were so sure nothing could top Poopgate. This definitely tops Poopgate. Would you say so? I definitely feel like them right now. It's a good day. It's a good day. I may even finally go pick up my bone density scan results. They've been ready. I've just been too scared to read them because I always read my results before I go to the doctors, and then I get it stuck in my head, like all the things that anyways, it's not a good, healthy thing. But I may go pick them up just because I need to see if I have osteoporosis or not. The people need to know. I need to know. Where is her husband's channel? Oh, he's gone. Interesting. Salah's gone. He is. Oh my God, she lost it all. Even her husband over pizza, you guys. Over pizza. She lost it all over pizza. Paranoid said, Dear Foodie, we've already seen it. You don't need to show and tell. It's not even that big. If you haven't seen the photo, I promise you that. Cut it in half, and that's about where he is. And again, it looks like it was bitten off, chewed on, spit out, stuck in the garbage disposal, then the blender after that, and then strained. Someone on Twitch told her, just stay on JFC. You're not crippled. Girl World Watcher said, LMAO, people are so done with her laziness on Twitch. Am I off of my Twitter? Obviously, pizza's not the problem. I would say pizza is the problem. Cowboy Dog said Chantel is more pissed about not being able to inhale an entire pizza than she was about being publicly humiliated by her ugly husband. I don't even think she raged this much over K-Bella. I mean, it's been a minute. I know she was upset during it all, and we were told no face, no case, but she's raged more over this pizza than anything. Mrs. Floopa Booty says, Merry fucking Christmas. You know, I think we should whip out our ugly Christmas sweaters today and wear them wherever we go. I have a pug one. That's what I'm going to wear. Oh my gosh, Coco, not this again. Oh, hold on. If you eat my hair, I'm not going to do shit, but please stop. I don't understand the obsession. I really don't. I'm going to start shampooing with vinegar and poop so you'll leave my hair alone. Okay, let's try to finish this. Ashley said she's now raging, shifting blame, and begging for a computer so she can work from home. Okay, if she needs to get a job where she works from home, don't most employers give you a computer? Or a laptop or whatever? I mean, she doesn't need a computer for YouTube anymore. They're not paying her, so... Mandy, if you ever need a couple fist, plane tickets are cheap and I keep bail money in a separate account. I think she'll try to wiggle into Pizza's channel. Yes, I think so too. Well, I think so. I don't know if you were saying you think so, but... All right, hold on. Before I lose all the hair on my head. Fuck my life. Tara Lee said, how effed up in the head do you have to be to whine because you can't eat on camera? Calling people in chats morons when you can't even understand the point of YouTube's decision? I love this for you, Foodie. We're all sick of seeing it, not to mention hearing it. Disgusting. I'm glad she can't eat anymore. It was awful to witness. It was awful to hear. The sounds are horrific. She's going to have to move her ass. People seem to really like when she walks to Walmart, so I guess we can do a whole lot of that. Salt and South said, reminder, this is all her doing. It doesn't matter who reported her or how many times. She was knowingly and loudly defiant in breaking terms of service. Fatty Icarus is now suffering the natural consequences of her actions. And then this is Foodie's quote. You don't know what I'm eating. I can imagine what you're eating because I've seen you eat on camera and you're 900 pounds. A salad and a grapefruit didn't get you to the size that you are today. This is some examples. This is the pot pie. This is what she used to do. And she thinks these are normal meals, you guys. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, Chantel, which one of these mukbangs is a normal amount of food for one person? None of it. That's the biggest pot pie for one fucking person, and she ate half of it. Half of it. But all she does, she says, is eat a couple slices of pizza, and YouTube is going after her because they're fat phobic. Do you see how much rice is in front of her in that one photo? I feel like that rice would last us 2 weeks in this house. What do you do for work, Ricky? Ricky, you're so sweet. My brother-in-law wants to throw hands too. I'm glad you have protection, Mandy. That Kibella video made me so sad for her. What Kibella video? A fake Tracy told Chantel, you're boring as fuck. You should be ashamed, embarrassed. All you want to do is eat, sleep, and seal. Get a life, Foodie. Help yourself before you die of doing nothing. Sorry, but why would people watch or stick around when you don't care? So why should we? You need to care about yourself instead of a man. Sorry, but truth is truth and you need to face it. Hold on, let me get the dog a bone. There you go. You chew on that for a little bit, not my face. Thank you. Oh, gosh. She bragged she made $20K a month, threatened reaction channels, children, and she's acting like she doesn't know because, in my honest opinion, she has managed to ooze through life so far by acting like she doesn't understand. Let's see what else they say. She literally said when she was demonetized, if all these jealous haters weren't reporting me, YouTube would have never noticed. She knows exactly what the issue is. And Acadia said her lack of accountability for her actions dates way back to when she was a kid. She was sent away because her own mother couldn't handle her. It says some people don't want to be fixed because being broken gets them attention. I think that's it. All she knows is being broken and having problems. And I think she likes that. That's badass. I'm an ABA therapist, but finished medical assisting and looking for work in that field now. Mandy, I don't even know her and it made me cry. You could feel her pain. Kibella? Is she okay? Well, I have a dog playing tug of war with my, ouch, my arm fat. Stop it. Damn you kids said oozing through life is the perfect description. And Sarah Abby said she also insisted everyone lives in their mom's basement. Everyone was beneath her. She truly thought she was better than everyone. Yet look at what she did to make that money. She did the nastiest things and acted a fool for that money. She also scammed money from people. I would say she's getting exactly what she deserves, and it's only going to get worse for her. She is her own worst enemy. She is her, she had a lot to say about the reaction channels and how we're haters. Chantel, you're your biggest hater, and the people in your chat want to see you dead. At least we told you to stop eating. May this Christmas you go to rehab and you get the help you desperately need, because I promise you it only gets worse from here. You're going to be selling your ass for some McDonald's fries. That is your future. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Mandy, yes, get Discord and join us in there. It's a place, if you are a member, by the way, and you want to join our Discord, it's a place where we talk about Girl World outside of the live streams. If I ever am not sniping or live and something's going down, we're definitely talking about it in there. I share garden updates, puppy updates. If I'm going to still be alive later, I'll see you in Discord because I'm getting mauled right now. But I will pay attention, you guys, to Twitch. Like I said, I had a stream set up to snipe her on YouTube, but by the time she actually went live on YouTube at 5, like my daughter's home, I can't exactly hop on that. But I didn't think to check Twitch, so I will be paying attention. I do have to go pick up my bone scan. Basically, if I could snipe, I will, Wilson. If I hear shit from you tomorrow, you are being permanently blocked. But I promise after the holidays, I can be live more. And then also my daughter, during the holidays, my daughter is going to be on break for like 3 weeks. So she can watch her own dog during the day and I could snipe Chantel. And that sounds like a wonderful time to me. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I think once a week we're going to do like a live stream where, I don't know, I'll go outside. We could vape, hang out and chit chat and watch the puppies. And it'll be a break from the girls. Who doesn't like puppies? And Saturday night, we're going on a carriage ride. Sorry. I don't know if you can tell. I literally have a puppy wrestling with me, and I'm trying to end this live stream. But Saturday night around 5 p.m. my time, I'm on the West Coast. We're going to be going for a carriage ride and hang out for a little bit, get some hot cocoa because it's going to be cold. And I can't wait to do that with you guys. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Nick, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Happy birthday. Mandy, I'm so glad you're safe. Ow, I love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody. Oh my gosh, Coco, that hurts.